Okay,
You got it. Bye-bye.
Oh, what a great representative he is, huh?
I tell you what, he keeps the, and I've said this from the get-go, and not because he's my cousin, but he keeps the listeners informed.
He sure does.
He doesn't back off, and good or bad, he called and let us know what was happening, and I really appreciate that because it did get me interested. It really did. He and Ben got me.
A lot of us got it.
I read every day now. I try to read all I can about the budget and what Jindal's doing and what the legislature's doing because those guys, it's important. Because it's important. So, I kind of used to just brush over it before, this ain't the right thing and all of that. But now actually read it and respond to it. And that's what we have to do, I think.
We need a representative government. You're right about that. We did it on November the 2nd. We told them what we wanted, changing the House of Representatives. The people spoke. But the Senate stayed the same, so they're fighting up there all the time.
Well, and I think the thing about it, I think for some reason, senators and representatives at that level got a short memory.
Yeah, right.
And there's another election coming up, so in 2012. So we'll wait and see. Both, of course, a presidential election and senatorial and representative election. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. Who would ever thought a name like Donald Trump would get so much recognition and so much exposure? Huh? Who would ever thought that? Hang on, let me grab this call.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're live, KTIB.
Gene, Tommy Estee.
Hey, Mayor, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Mayor.
Morning, Mr. Gibbons. How you doing this morning?
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Oh, look, another thank you for taking care of our visitors from Loudon the other day. I talked to the mayor yesterday. Before he left, they had one heck of a great time, and of course they would have liked to have stayed for another week or so.
Yeah,
they had a great time. I know Gene was speaking with the mayor yesterday. He what a great guy.
Oh, absolutely, man! I tell you what, he's got me interested in going. He is. What a fantastic individual.
Just wanted to let you know the crowds last night were phenomenal.
Great
at the fair. So just to thank everybody, and I know the fire department echo those sentiments for everybody who came out. I worked in selling food tickets for about 4 hours last night. Unbelievable amount of people and the amount of tickets.
And the weather was so cold.
It was great. It's a great crowd, and certainly they're looking for the rest of the weekend. It looks like the weather's going to cooperate.
Beautiful weather.
We had a Grand Marshal, Dr. Bruce Hart, stayed there till the end because we all walked out about 11:15 and he was still there. So
he's a trooper now.
Yep, he's a trooper. He is. So again, don't forget, we still got 3 days left to go out on the fairgrounds and support our firemen. So
you bet.
Thanks to everybody who was out there, and hopefully we'll see you again out there the rest of the weekend.
Thank you, Mayor.
Y'all have a great day.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Gene, I went to the opening ceremony last Thursday morning at the Pelche. Oh, it was beautiful. They gave awards and paintings and everything. And after that, we went to the cathedral. I gave a tour of the cathedral, and I got Dr. Will Robichaux to give it in French.
Holy smokes, they must have went bananas.
He asked me a certain thing, and then he and I had practiced, and we went upstairs to show him the organ, and he got his trumpet out, and we played the Marseillaise together. Dun, 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 dun. They went by, they sang it. We played it twice.
Come on.
Yeah, you should have heard it at the cathedral. The only trouble with the cathedral was barren because of Lent.
Yeah.
See? And I told him, I said, if y'all still in town after Easter, come by, because it's gorgeous now, But the Will Robichaux is amazing. You got to get him on sometimes.
Well, I do. I have him on periodically.
That's
It's time to get him on. But I didn't realize that contingency was so large. I mean, they were talking yesterday, 33 people.
I thought it was 10 people.
And I got the mayor. I got him to write his name. I'm a visual person. You put it down in writing.
Yeah, right.
I can get it kind of right. Just repeating what you say, I can't do it. But his name is Eleftherios. That's his first, Eleftherios, which means liberty, and his last name is Banas. Outstanding individual.
I met him.
He's a physician in
he talks English.
Oh man, he speaks 3 or 4 languages, and the mayor even said, "Man, that's 3 languages more than he can speak."
Cajun, French, and English.
But anyway, we had a great time, and what a great ambassador he was, for the city, and really piqued my interest. I'd like to maybe take that trip one day when I retire and can afford the time, because it sounds like an interesting area to visit.
We gave them a painting that Billy Leday did of Rienzi. Absolutely gorgeous painting. And they had some copies done, for sale. But they're going to put that in the City Hall, I guess. But those people were so excited to see a memory of Thibodaux like that.
Well, I think, when I was younger, in my younger days, I'd blow something like this off. But we had Eddie on yesterday. We had Mayor Estee on yesterday, and we were talking about the importance of this as a cultural exchange, number one. And number two, to get younger people involved in this exchange so that, we can learn about them and they can learn about us. And I think it's I just listened to them yesterday. They did most of the talking. I thought it was just a wonderful swapping of ideas and cultures and towns and economies and just learning about that was
France and his wife had a couple that stayed with him, and guess what their last name was? Thibodaux.
Come on.
That's right.
Man, I wish I'd have known, because we got extra room in the house. They sure could have. People come and go in my house all the time. Hey, we got to take a short break. Hold on. Pour yourself another cup of coffee. We're going to be right back here at the balcony, 640 AM KTIB. And welcome back, listeners. If you just joined us, got Gibbens Robichaux in the house this morning. Let me tell you, we're doing a whole lot of nothing because it's Friday and we kind of laid back. But I do want to, and Gibbens, we're going to close with an interview, right, on Firemen's in a little bit?
A short interview, and then Leroy Martin playing that Fireman's
Fair song. We're going to do that, so stay tuned. But before we go, two things. Number one, I was just listening to some of the ads, and it's funny because all of my advertisers I do business with.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, I go to urgent care in Thibodaux Regional entirely too often.
You're sick of it, huh?
My family buy cars from Bobby Barbera. I use Energy.
Jumping off the trucks and everything. Yeah, I know.
My bill comes in from Energy every month, and in A&G, they do all of my work. When I changed my complete air conditioning system, they did it. They just put me, and the reason for this is they just put me one of those standby generators. And listeners, let me tell you, hurricane season's right around the corner.
I got mine already.
And if you don't have it, call Steve and Tim at A&G. They'll hook you up. I mean, there's all kinds of sizes, ranges. Well, whatever you want to do, they got a package for you. I guarantee you. Call them up. Tell them I sent you.
That's right.
You'd be surprised at, number one, how affordable it is, and number two, just the peace of mind.
That's right.
That's what's important to me, because I now have a place that hopefully my house will stand, because it's stood so far, but my family's got a place to go if something happens.
Exactly.
We got electricity, we got washers, we got dryers. When you're fooling with that many kids, you got to have a washer and dryer and a refrigerator.
That's right.
That's important, so call them. The other thing is, I just got in the mail this week, and I got to call them and set it up. They're doing their spring servicing on the air conditioning units.
Already.
I didn't do mine. I'm going to call them and get that done. But I was just going down the list, and of course, Cherry Books. I buy books from Cherry Books. My wife does too. So it's a good thing to me. And I didn't realize it. I said, you know what? I do good business with all of them, and I'm glad to do it and support the local economy. They sure support me and this station and this area, and I really appreciate that. But it was just, I don't know, one of them things. Anyway, Gib. Mayor called, of course, Fireman's Fair weekend. Listeners. Just the tradition and the history is unbelievable. Probably no one in this country has a tradition in the history.
Did you see the picture in Tidbits?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That must have been Jackson Street or what, though? Block's Furniture Store was in there. Yeah, it was amazing,
And it's unbelievable how even in my lifetime, I can only imagine in your lifetime, since you're so much older than me.
300 years ago.
how it really has changed.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody says, well, the city doesn't change. No, they're wrong. It has changed. It's changed a lot,
It's amazing.
What you got to play? We got 5 minutes left. Is that enough time?
Yeah.
You want to run that? Okay.
I want to read a couple of tidbits to you.
Sure, go ahead.
There's one word in the English language with only one vowel, which occurs 5 times. Indivisibility.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you should know that.
Yeah, right.
Did you know that crocodiles never outgrow the pool in which they live? That means that if you put a baby croc in an aquarium, it would be little the rest of its life.
I never knew that.
Yeah, no.
Suppose you feed it.
I don't know. The sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, uses every letter of the alphabet.
Say that sentence again.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Uses all 26 letters?
Yeah.
Where do you find all this? I know on the internet. Don't tell me.
Typewriter is the longest word that can be made using letters only on one row of the alphabet. The top row. Typewriter.
You got entirely too much time on your hands. Hold on, let me grab this call. Good morning, you're live, KTIB.
Hey, y'all, that's Odette.
Hey, Miss Odette.
How y'all been, Deb? It's been a long time.
You right?
It's been a long time.
You right.
I didn't talk with y'all, and it's so nice to hear Gibbon over there talking with y'all, and to know that y'all pushing the fire.
Yep.
The weather's going to be good, and y'all better go over there because they save some lives.
Hey, you got your outfit ready to go to the fair?
Well, I got, I don't know if I'm going to make it, Gene. I hadn't been feeling real good.
What's the
But I'm
matter?
going to send my money, though. Don't
Okay,
think that
all
I'm
right.
not going to send my money.
All right.
I might go listen to the music.
Yeah.
You know, I love the music. But look, y'all got time? I got a little story about a bank robber.
Always got time for you, Miss Odette.
You're right about
The
that.
bank robber, he was robbing the bank. He was saying, give him the money. And all of a sudden, his mask went off his face. Well, he hurried up, he put that back, and he looked at the man. He said, you saw my face? He said, yeah. He shot him. He looked at the other man. You saw my face? Yeah. And he shot him, too. So he go look, he found another man. You saw my face? He said, no, I did not see your face, but I'm pretty sure my wife saw it.
Odette.
That's just like a man, huh? Just like a man. God,
Odette, don't leave. Before you leave, we were in Texas, and we had taught our daughter. She had one of those things in her automobile that directs her where to go. You know.
Oh yeah, the PSG.
We called it an Odette, and she passed it around. So everybody in Texas calls the little things Odettes. So you will be famous.
There you go.
Why?
We listen to that woman that sounded just like you, telling us where to go, every road to take, and everything. So we call it an Odette. I'm going to buy me an Odette.
An Odette. Oh, shucks. Well, I love y'all, and just don't forget the Firemen.
We not. And look, tell Roy hello for us.
Oh, Roy. Did you say Roy?
Yeah, tell Roy hello for us.
Uh-oh, I'm losing you.
All right. Bye-bye.
She's a screamer.
And that was a few years ago that you were Grand Marshal.
Well, I'm not ashamed to say that I go back. I was a Grand Marshal in 1953, so that's a long time ago. This is a beautiful day, and Jimmy Bouquet made a fine Grand Marshal, and we certainly are thankful that a large crowd has come out to view the parade and will come to the fair. And let's everybody join together and say, let's have a big day today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. F.H. Blanc.
Here comes that music, partner. Come on.
Springtime means a lot of things. Flowers, showers, birds that sing. In the Cajun land, it means the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair. Whether you Cajun or whether you're not, it's the biggest fair we got. Come on down and have a ball. It's the granddaddy of them all. Hip hooray and a big A. Let's join in the jamboree. Everybody's gonna be there at the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair. Everybody wants to see who the Grand Marshal's gonna be. Whether he's big or whether he's small, today he's 10 feet tall. There's Uncle Joe, he's marching slow, been marching 40 years or so. Says he's got 40 more to go in the fireman's big parade. Hip hooray and a big A, let's join in the jamboree. Everybody's gonna be there at the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair. And rides waiting for you to arrive. Have yourself a good time there at the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair. Lock the house and get away. Laissez-les bon temps roulé. Follow the crowd and join them there at the Thibodaux Fireman's
Hey, I tell you what, I can't top that.
No.
You know, we're gonna sign off on that. Listeners, go out, have a great weekend at the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair.
Every year I'm going to come do that, okay?
You bet. When we talk about tradition, I was just listening to Marie Bergeron and Ferd Block talking about Jimmy Bouquet and then Leroy Martin with the Thibodaux Firemen's Fair. I mean, it don't get no better than that.
No better.
You know, when you talk about Thibodaux, that is Thibodaux.
Thanks to William Taylor.
You bet.
He records everything.
You bet. Listeners, if you want a copy, if you want to listen to that again, we have recorded it. It's on Ustream, ThibodauxOnline.com. You can go ahead and get that recording. You can go ahead and listen to it. I mean, that is, probably 25, 30 years old, Gib?
Yeah, 30 years.
You can go online, ThibodauxOnline.com, and listen to it. Don't forget, when you stream every morning, you can also get it on Thibodaux 640, www.640am. KTIB640am.com. We'll get it right here. But anyway, you can do that also. And you can also tune us in to 640 AM. Hey, have a great weekend. Get out and enjoy. Just a little bit warm, and it's going to be perfect.
Weather,
We'll see you at the fair and parade. Don't forget the parade at 11 o'clock this weekend. Have a great weekend. God bless you today. God bless you every day. Do something nice for somebody. We'll see you Monday here at the balcony. 640 AM, KTIB.